So today I'm up north, a long way up north, 15 hours drive north of London is Hope Technology. There it is. I got all my new bikes in the back, all my 2025 bikes, 4 of them that they sent me all the bits ages ago, and I made such a bad job of added them all that they said just bring them up, it'll be easier. So that's what I'm doing. Some poor sod's gonna have to put it all right. Yeah, let's go and have a look around the factory as well. Boom. So I rode for Hope a long time ago when I was on Factory Giant in the 90s. I've known Ian, the owner, and Woody and a lot of the lads here. Those are some of the hubs they use for the sections at the DL12 trial. Massive, isn't they? Yeah, from our bike trials, I've known them since I was a kid, so it always feels nice coming here. Let's go and find Woody. Here he is, always on the phone. Woody.
Always dealing up.
All right, mate?
Yeah, stressed. Top tape.
Oh, that can't be any fun. Rob's here he is, the man doing my bikes. They reckon you're pretty good.
I'm not too bad.
You'll need to be.
Yeah.
You're going to have to undo all the stuff I've done and then start.
And correct it.
But
yeah.
look, the brakes are on and stuff.
Yeah.
Ain't done bad, eh?
Yeah, it's a good start. Yeah.
So let's get them out.
Yeah, let's get them out.
Mate. So this year's bikes for me have all been about the rain. This is the normal rain, which should be the bike I ride the most actually. It's beautiful colour, look at it. 60mm Renfrews on her, standard. Oh, there's one. Probably better to carry it. I can see the caliper is trapped in. Oh my god, hang on. Roll her back. Oh shit, mate. So caliper's gone. We're gonna need a new hose.
Yeah, no, that's alright. Yeah, we'll sort that out.
Is the workshop clean?
Yeah, it's clean. Yeah.
That's got some power, that's unreal. You got your, look at the workshop. It's nice, isn't it? He's done it. That wheel is now spinning. I hadn't put the spacer in behind.
Yeah, so missing a 1mm spacer.
Is that what it was? Just the washer behind there?
In the actual, yeah, in the free body.
Sorry,
yeah,
mate.
Yeah.
I actually knew I'd done that, but I thought I'd done that, but thought, let's let the expert do it. And I was late getting here, so I was under a bit of pressure. That looks perfect. You're going to set the gears up too?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. One-stop shop of Hope Technology. Schwalbe. Radial tyres. Mint now. I love these red bits. Hope PEs. Oh, logo 6. Mint. It's mint. Oh, lovely. One down. 3 to go. Do you like them bars? Look at them. 70mm risers.
70.
70. Oh yeah, and one big change for me this year, of course, is the suspension. Probably one of the biggest things you can change on a bike. For rider feel, I'm off Öhlins, that deal's gone. So now I'm running what comes on the bikes. It's Fox on this. The forks, like I said, I've been riding this one. The forks felt mint on it straight away actually. The Öhlins were really good, like beautiful, lovely feel to them. With a negative air chamber, they require probably a little bit more setting up, but you will get incredible results if you spend the time. Like my stuff was amazing. These should be easier to set up. There's lots of knobs and dials everywhere. I put 300 PSI in this back shock because I thought I would max it out. I used to, and I used to blow through these air shocks a little bit, but I think they've come on a lot now. And yeah, I've been running coils, but with that much pressure in, it feels harsh on the little hits. So yeah, there's a bit of work to do with that one setting out, but I quite enjoy actually setting up suspension from racing back in the day. So yeah, I'll have a little fiddle with that now. So yeah, loads of adjustment on it. You can probably, that's like a pedaling platform. I've definitely got that turned off. Like I say, it's just those like little hits when you ride an XC or sat down. The air shock doesn't feel as sensitive as a coil shock, but that might be because I had 300 PSI in it. I'm going to take off some of the high speed compression. The low speed's the smaller Allen key in the middle, but like the high speed is those little fast hits you get when you're going along, I feel like. Low speed is more you produce by your body weight when you're pedaling. So let's turn that off. 1, 2, 3. I was only 2.5 clicks on there. So yeah, that might be enough. Your office?
This is
This is Wood's office. This is the boss's office, one of the bosses.
There's a lot of shit in here.
There's a lot of shit in here, but this ain't shit. This is a Honda. Is that yours?
Yeah.
You had that back in the day at the trial.
Got that.
Did you win it?
91.
91?
Yeah, it's the original
Mate.
bike. Yeah.
Oh my, it runs and everything.
Yeah, I had it done up.
So, we're just going to do us a factory tour, starting at the front, Woods.
I'll try. Front door, I don't normally come in the front door. You know,
No.
tradesman's entrance for me. But
I was in that one this morning. And here we are. I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful building, isn't it?
yeah,
And it's huge, mate,
it's
isn't it?
big. When we first moved in here, we were like, what we're going to do with all the space? And now we ain't got enough space.
Is that right?
And we had to build on the back where your bikes are getting done.
That's all new?
That's all new, yeah.
You have got some kit, mate. You have got some
Look
kit.
at it, you'll remember some of this, Rob. Old school.
Ah, we've got all
Look
the
at
old
it.
stuff. Oh, these are the very first cable pulls.
Yep, first brake ever.
89. That ain't when you had a first disc brake.
That's when we first had one. So no one else had one.
Because I remember your disc brakes first with Petey.
Yeah, but that would have been on this system here. The old twiddling dial, do you remember?
I reckon. Did he not have one of these?
He might have done, but...
I reckon he had a cable to start with. I
But-
do. Well, 93 to 97 was that. I think he had it in 94 at Vale.
Right.
Because I was like, you're mad, you don't need disc brakes. Because I had Maguras and
Yeah,
I
with
mounted
rim brake, yeah,
rim
the
brake, but I
hydraulic.
mounted hydraulic rim brake. It was pretty good, but I mounted the blocks. Posh in here, isn't it? Hey, look, Heineken's in the fridge. What's that then? Olympics? Because
That was the old Lynch track bike, so yeah, obviously we're involved in Beijing.
you make them for British cycling, right?
Yeah, so the frame's ours, the wheel's ours.
And this is the latest one, is it?
That's one of the latest ones.
What's all this then?
All
Aerodynamics?
aerodynamics, yeah.
What, they to break the airflow up? They
yeah,
put.
and how
What?
wide it deflects it around the legs and stuff, yeah.
Well, that's why that width is there like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I always see because that deflects
Yeah,
it around the
deflects
rider's legs.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, what? I didn't think I'd see this here. Dan Woodhill. He's left Adam Brayton there. You know, he's the better known Oak rider, but obviously it's Dan that is really the skilled one. Is that what a full size snooker? Is that a full? Is this what they play on?
Yeah, and you could be on here for 20 minutes trying to pot a ball. It's hard.
Right, going down onto the factory floor. This is where even more than magic happens. Massive machine shops, isn't they? There's just cool stuff everywhere. All right, mate.
So, yeah.
God, look at the size of it. It's a proper. I worked in a factory at Rover Cars. Yeah, I was a tool maker, believe it or not. But as you can imagine, things
That's
didn't
why
go.
Rovers were pretty shit back in the day, weren't they?
That's why they got in financial difficulty. One day, I fucking walked off the line. I was on the production line before I was a tool maker, and I had a temperature. I said I was pissed off, and they wouldn't let me go, so I just walked off. The car got round without a wiring harness in it to another station. Like the whole production line had to stop. And apparently it was stopped for 42 minutes, and they reckon it cost £100,000 a minute. Yeah, proud of that one.
Good on you. Good on
They fired me quite soon after that.
imagine. So anyway, yeah.
So you get through some aluminium mainly. You do a lot of steel or not?
A bit of steel, but mainly aluminium. I'd say out of the material, 90% is aluminium.
And Ali is a nice material. It's 99.9% recyclable in it or something.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty proud on all our recycling.
Yeah.
Our recycling bill at the end of each month is pretty high, you know.
What, as in what you get back?
Yeah, 'cause
Enough,
it's all-
not enough to pay for it coming in.
No, but it's a good high quality aluminium we work with. But yeah, materials coming in all day, every day.
Beautiful, isn't it?
And this whole section here runs on milling and turning, I would say. And like with the product we supply you, brakes, hubs and cranks, it's pretty much all in this room here.
Nice.
So big 5-axis machines.
5-axis, CNC,
CNC, yeah.
all
I mean,
CAD-CAM or whatever it's called these days.
Paul has pretty much been here from day one.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you've pretty much been here how many years? 30 years.
You've been here? You only look 32. How old were you when you started? Hey?
It's this, should I say Lancashire water? I have to be careful, we're Lancashire, not Yorkshire.
Is that right?
But no, so just explain, Paul, just quickly, 5-axis machines, how long does it take to run a, because we sponsor Rob on calipers, brakes.
So this is where the outside of the caliper gets machined, then you put your pistons in and all that, right?
Yeah. So caliper piece of forging.
So that's already been machined from the raw material to that?
Yeah, we buy that in and just chop that up. We buy that in that shape.
long one, chop it into sections.
Oh, it comes in that shape?
Yeah. We've had that made for us in that shape.
Where do you source that from? China or somewhere? You don't know?
China.
US?
Yeah.
Trump! Tariff on that.
Yeah. Oh, we make that down the road.
Oh, you do? No.
No. But yeah, look, you can see the sort of...
No way, and then they go in and they get machined.
Machine, yeah.
3 at once.
3 at once.
And how long does that take?
About an hour and 40 minutes.
To do 3, is that right? Oh, it ain't that quick then? But there's more than one machine making them?
Yes, 8.
No way. Mad, isn't it?
32 pallets per machine.
And is that literally how they come out?
Yeah.
They go in like that.
No, that's not
Yeah, it's similar.
Similar like
That's
that.
a different shape. Yeah.
Ah, but that's basically what will come out.
Yeah.
So all that will need to after that is it'll go in to Paul's other department in milling, custom fixture, dress off the top.
What do you mean, polish it? Like
No, machine off the top, so it's totally finished in 2 ops, isn't it? Yeah. And then on
that gets rid of all those lines and that,
yeah,
does it?
all of that. I mean, that's this top face is finished, and then that bottom face will just get finished off.
Look at that. So that is no flex, solid one piece of alley. That is mint, isn't it?
Yeah, there ain't still many people do one-piece calipers, is there?
No, and you know, when you pull on a Hope brake, you don't see the oil coming out the middle of it.
No,
you know what I mean? No, this, that's, I reckon that's the best
you
brake.
probably did 25 years ago on your DH4s. And
Maybe, mate. Everything came a long way, didn't it?
32 of those in each stacker.
Oh!
So we leave it running all week unmanned.
How long?
72 hours it'll run for.
What, you go away at night and just leave it running?
It's all like a hamster, they're all stored in the back, yeah, and it's just...
Do you have someone here in case there's a fire at night and all that?
No.
Holy shit! That's why you leave these machines running?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Cheers, Paul.
Yeah, nice one, good luck.
Same one, same...
Oh, no way, look at that lever blade.
Yeah.
Can I have one of these?
Yeah.
Can I nick one? That is cool, I want that for I don't know why. I don't know why, but I want that. Can I have it?
Yeah,
Alright, I'm nicking it. There's a V4 being done, yeah. Same process, different machine, slightly different brake, yeah.
We had one of these machined, then we had 2, then we had 3, 4, 5, 6,
and now you need another building. This is one of these machines worth. I can't imagine.
I thought there were more, but I think the basic machine's probably 600 grand, but then there's all the add-ons to it as well.
So each one of these is getting on. I mean, the tools are expensive. It's mad, isn't it? And you have to buy them after.
Yeah.
So that there, this robot in there, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, it's picking a tool now.
Picking up the right tool.
No
Yeah.
way.
And it's so quick on the changing, yeah.
And it's changing tools
As we go, yeah, to do the job.
Look at that. So that's machining, that's the cooling
Yeah.
going on it. That is mad, isn't it? Hey, what a process. Sick. And that's how a V4...
That's how your Tech 4 Master
Tech
Cylinder
4, yeah.
starts its life, yeah.
And that is forged.
That's forged part.
And forged, that makes it a stronger aluminium to start with, doesn't it?
Yeah, because obviously all the flow of the grain of the material, but also that it's the profile and less machining involved. And the only reason, the only reason that little dong is on there is to hold it in the fixture to be able to machine.
And then that goes.
And then it gets, you'll see it over there, and then it gets machined off. That's the only reason, is to hold it in the fixture.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah. 800 hours a week, can we?
You work quite a lot of time here.
Yeah, not too bad. Now and again.
He's responsible, he's your maintenance man, he's Birdie.
You have to look after all these machines?
All these machines, yeah.
Do you really?
I do.
And do they go wrong a lot?
A lot.
Do they?
Like today.
What's going wrong with this one?
It's BHC encoder.
It what?
BHC scale.
What's that mean?
A BHC scale.
The axis scale, what the hell's that?
You've got a scale in the end of your motor, at the end of that axis that swings. Yeah. And what happens then is you miss a pulse off it, and obviously you get a problem then. And that's the alarm that you get. The axis missed.
Oh, so you know all these codes by heart, do you?
You've got
And
it.
how will you rectify that then? You can fix a lot of things, can you?
Yeah, well, the Japanese person here, he wants to have a look a bit more, so...
This Japanese guy from the manufacturer here today?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there?
This is the guy here.
Oh, this chap. I've got ya.
Yeah, so he's
Oh,
having,
do they come over quite a lot then? You've got so many of their machines.
No, what they're doing now when they're retrofitting, they've had a problem with some of these machines with coolant getting into the axes.
Got you.
So they're just cleaning them out at the minute. They've built holes for an air supply into it, and then they're cleaning the coolant out. So,
You're never going to get bored of these machines,
Oh, no.
mate, are you?
Never.
You'll never mark. What's Japanese for a low? Is it arigato?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to go for it. Watch this. Just going to try a bit of Japanese out. Arigato. Arigato.
Oh yeah.
Is that a low? Is arigato a low in Japanese?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, perfect. Yeah, breaking down barriers between countries. See you in a bit, see you in a bit. He was in the zone, the Japanese fella, mate. He was looking at numbers. Cranks, baby, look at them.
Whoa. Leave the barnet alone.
Lads, we won't.
Let's have a look.
No, not really. Well, yeah, all right, ready? It looks good, doesn't it?
Don't it look good?
Mate, honest, I'm on a billboard apparently in London next week for Just Ride. I had to get it out the other day, I brushed it up, yeah.
That was being told, wasn't
Let's have a look at yours. Yeah, you're going, mate. I think you'll feel all right.
Stressing here.
Yeah, I mean, not saying anything. Yeah. But you thinking about a Turkish trip?
No.
Not yet. No need yet, mate. Give it a decade though, you'll be going. Here's the cranks in Woods, which have got shorter in recent times, haven't they?
Yeah, shorter is better.
Yeah, well, you put me on what mile my e-bike? 155?
155, yeah.
Which I thought was laughable until I rode them, and it's miles better.
Everybody's doing them now, though, aren't they? So, yeah.
And what is the e-bike length now? Has it gone shorter than 155?
Yeah, some do, but you can see, like, the way we're making them, we can react so quickly to making a short crank, you know, so if someone wants a 140, we can do a 140, you know,
And this is the gym. Got these little dumbbells.
yeah, that's about my limit.
Oh, that ain't heavy enough.
Yeah.
But that's the hub, isn't it? Is that a hub?
That's a hub forging, yeah.
Yeah, mate.
So this here, Rob, in here is, I'm not an engineer, but it's more my favourite area. So this is milling then.
Size of these machines, mate. Look at them.
But this is siding on a lot of the parts. I mean, we're in there making old shifter mounts for the SRAM to go directly to the Tech 3 mass cylinder steel.
Yeah.
And then come out like that.
So these are like the most useful parts. They're the bits I never have.
So on your brake, master cylinder lever blade, we see them over there.
And next
that
one.
little chunk there is the cam that links the two up.
Are you pumped 32-inch wheels at Hope Technology?
Yeah.
It's going to be a nightmare, isn't it?
We're a little bit slow to react like that. We're still on 26 here. But again, top cap, your lid, every time, every one.
Very little wastage.
And you can see here, there starts its life. That's had one done, so that's like being flipped now. You can see the thickness difference. So again, these machines run all day, every day, running lids.
When you're here, it's like a proper factory. Like it really, look at it, it is mad.
And then that's
how a stem starts.
That's how a stem starts. A bit longer there, so that's relevant.
What do you mean, that's the longest stem?
Yes, that's a longer bit of a longer material.
way.
So yeah. Can I open that door or not? That's not doing it, is it?
Yeah, you're right.
You can see them custom fixtures.
So you make
we make all of them, yeah. We make all that in the tool room.
the tool room,
We do all in-house, yeah. And obviously, you've gone from that to the machine to the finished part.
Done.
Yeah, just like that. Easy.
So this is more raw material.
Yeah,
that's not alley.
That's brass. So that'll be making olives or inserts, pretty much.
You even make your olives here?
Yeah, everything. And obviously then you've
Really?
got stainless, we're making the shrouds and the connector bolts, the bleed nipples.
And the smell in here is unreal.
Running rigging.
So this machine's real busy because, like you say, 6 of those in every disc.
Every disc on a floating rotor.
Must be hard to keep up with, well, this is why you've got so many machines, right, to keep up with demand.
The beauty of it is you can react that quick. If we run out of something, that can be running tonight, we've got it tomorrow. That's the beauty of doing it in-house.
You know what's mad, right, is that every machine, all of these machines are all making like the amount of tiny components that you need. Each machine just produces something that's mad, really.
It is.
Actually mad.
If we,
You'd never think that that would pay for that, but it will, won't it?
but that'll run multiple parts.
Yeah, it does
But,
other stuff.
You know, if we make something, we want to make it in-house because we can control the stock levels and
Quality.
the quality, everything.
Everything,
else.
yeah. And it's made in Britain, which is
Made
brilliant.
in Britain. Like ball caps. You know, thousands of watts.
This is the laser man. Well, they cut 4,000 watts of power. They wouldn't survive an electric shock from one then.
No, but it gets frozen at a minus 197.
It what?
It gets cut at 4,000 watts, but that would make a big molten mass. So at the same time, it's freeze with hydrogen. That's minus 197.
Well, otherwise it... What?
So
So to counteract the laser, it has to be at minus 187, or what you're trying to cut will just melt.
It'd be like, yeah, plasma cutting it, no?
Is that right?
I do that.
Would a laser, would it cut my arm off? Like,
Yeah.
well, will
Have you
it,
seen James Bond?
but they do cut for anything.
Oh, God, I'm up.
James Bond will be suing later.
£5,000.
Sorry, start again. This glass.
This glass here is 9 grand a piece. 10 grand there. And because that laser beam it's a rocket laser. If you got a reflection from that through the glass,
A reflection from
you'll be
that.
blind for life. So that is a special glass.
That's not true. If I took this back now and look at that, I'm blind forever.
Yeah, you got a flash up here.
A flash off it?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean a bit of the laser kind of reflected into my eye? Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
see.
the old laser.
It's not light, it's a laser. It's a different thing, right?
But that's pure light, is that?
Is a laser is pure light.
That is, yeah. And it's concentrated, it's focused.
What, to the point it can cut metal? I didn't really know what a laser
So
was.
that's cutting like stainless, it can cut alley and do titanium, I think. Yeah. But
That's smallest all I can come. You can have that.
Can I? I'm getting loads of... Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's nice.
you don't get it.
Have you made that?
Oh,
They get hardened in here.
So you even do the heat treatment here?
We've got
1,050 degrees.
1,050 degrees right there.
Yeah. Mega for pizzas. Oh, I love pizza.
I do. I got a pizza oven. That's going to be quicker than a minute though. Look.
Tell you what, that one's been cooled. We're going to go pick up another one over here in a minute.
No
No,
way.
not is it?
It's unreal, isn't it? No way. In goes the pizza. Don't burn it. Don't burn it. And how long's that in there for?
80 seconds.
80 seconds at 1,050 degrees. Tempers that aluminium. Is that the word there? I used to be an engineer.
Tempers, but it's stainless.
Did you?
Aluminium.
Oh.
Stainless, by the way, that is.
Yeah, I knew that. Are all discs stainless? Yeah, of course they
Stainless
are.
elters, yeah, but then you think all the colour parts are aluminium floating centres.
Yeah, Ali wouldn't last long, eh?
No.
Don't put aluminium discs on your bikes,
All
people.
ground at the same thickness.
What's that?
They're all ground at the same thickness.
Are they?
We do about 250 a day, maybe 300, and they're all the same.
Exactly.
Because you've got diamond wheels in back of there.
Diamond?
The £2,500 a wheel to put together like that.
No way.
I know some shit.
You got keep an eye on him with the diamonds, mate, eh? I bet there's been a few of them out of here at night.
Should take his teeth
Yeah,
out.
I know. He's got a good smile. See you in a bit.
Just already what to go for anodising you.
And that won't bend, mate. That's a proper lever, they are.
We have Urgent, then we have Red Urgent, and then down here we've got more Urgent than Urgent.
No reaction. No reaction. He's on his lunch break. These are the anodizing.
Yeah, so-
If I put my hand in there, will only bone come out?
Some of it is not very good for you.
Hello, mate. I don't think it's very good for you, eh?
No.
No way.
But
What have you got here?
I am going to lie, I'm not going to lie, so this is probably the hardest process we do in the factory.
What, anodising?
It's a bloody grey art.
Well, there's factories that just do anodising.
Anodising, but like with the difference in materials across the range of product we do. You know, if we just made a hub, it'd be a piece of piss basically.
Yeah.
With everything we do in different materials, at a bar, billet, forgings, you know, HE15, HE30, it's very hard to keep the colour control.
And this is laser etching, and it was
Laser etching, yeah.
the finishing. This is the bit that makes me factory.
Well, it makes the money, doesn't it? Because you're putting the whole logo on it, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. All my logo.
Yeah, your logo, which we're trying to find near rock.
Are you really? We're going to do it now?
Yeah, we're going to do it now. But yeah, like, so it's had the detail, it's had all that etching, all the notches, the whole logo.
You're even etching now. Yeah, I never thought of that.
Drive side, what it is, you know.
Oh my God! Look at the detail on that.
Yeah.
I can't believe you can etch that accurate.
Well, you actually see your leads and see the detail.
It's cool, isn't it? That.
Yeah.
Laser etching. So you're going to put my name on, are you?
Yeah, Adam Brayton, yeah?
Keswick Kestrel. Actually, I wouldn't mind being as fast as Adam Brayton, the Keswick Kestrel.
The thing is, though, you've got more air in him now.
Brayton, ready? Look at that, lovely. So let's have a look at them lids then, they're going on. Let's take them up now to the new bikes. Let's see how he's getting on with the builds.
Still the best, yeah.
That feels fucking good.
Rob's still the best.
Still the best. Is it Brayton actually drives here from Cumbria?
Yeah.
How far? Only an hour, isn't it?
Something like an hour 40.
But he won't trust anyone else with his brake bleeds.
No.
Oh, they do feel good. You know when you've got them right because they feel like that. Thank you. Right, I'll take this one out of the van then.
Yeah, that one's good to go.
I'll go and have a look at her. Wicked. Right, I'll be back in a minute. So this is my 25 Trance E. Yeah, looking forward to riding it. It's Fox suspension this year, so that's a big difference, like I said, from Öhlins that I'm used to. But this, and I'm going to try it. I think I've had it in the path and just cut all the wires and pulled it out. I'm going to try this live valve thing. I think it only works on a sense. It stiffens the compression, so it should make the bike climb a little bit better. It's an e-bike. I'm not really that bothered about it because the motor's going to do the work. But I'll try it and see. I hope it doesn't make it feel harsh. You know, I just run everything open. I don't mess about with settings really once I've set a bike up. So, but yeah, let's give that a go. But there she is. Beautiful. The rain is looking done. The red looks mint, doesn't it, with the grey? Oh, and then you're on. This is the last one, the Rain SX.
The last one.
Oh, you're a good lad. Has it been horrendous?
Oh, it's been atrocious.
Would it have been easier if I'd left them alone and brought them, or was it help?
Yeah.
Would it?
Just a box of bits and bikes, and yeah, we decided.
It would have been quicker than having to undo. Honest or not? Honest.
Honest.
Well, so next time, don't even attempt. I thought I was helping you. Look at the sweat coming off him. All right. Have you found anything horrendous that I've done?
No, it's to be fair, no, it's fairly straightforward. All good.
Back on the shop floor. What was the last thing we did? We came out of the anodising room, didn't we?
Came out around and got into etching, didn't we?
Etching, we did etching, yeah.
We went to see your bikes.
That's right, and they're looking good, mate. They're looking good.
This is basic tool room. So this is doing all the custom fixtures for the machines, but also doing
Oh, now this. Believe it or not, when I was at Rover Cars, this is what I made. I was a tool maker.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I say I was an apprentice.
I mean, this is an
I
old,
know exactly
this is
what
an
that
old
is. That's
mould.
where you lay your carbon fibre.
That's what, which we'll do that in the next room. But so we've machined that here, like just we like to do the bike moulds and everything. So
And these moulds, yeah,
yeah,
it's mad, isn't it?
if we didn't
I
have
worked on the Rover 800 carb on it. I did,
Nice.
but it's not much. They didn't let me very near it.
But if we didn't have the facilities to machine these, we'd have never probably gone into carbon. So only the fact we can make the mould, which is an expensive
Because that's
part.
such so expensive. Is that right?
It is, yeah, that's why everybody goes to the Far East to get it done, really, because it's obviously a lot cheaper.
But
yeah.
as we know, with carbon, it needs to be done right.
It does. So,
You do it all in-house. That must be a nice thing, eh?
Go and have a look in there.
And this is what a mould looks like for a bike frame.
Yeah, they're the Olympic track bikes. So
No way. And different sizes, of course, for each mould. Yeah. And is that the mould for a wheel?
that's the mould for the tri-spoke.
Oh, look at you.
They're the HB, they're our frames. Yeah, so
No
obviously
way.
we've made all these in-house. So,
It's real clean in the carbon department.
yeah, it's
So
very
this.
clean and chilled and
Yeah. And I'm going to bother you. You are laying carbon up, right?
I am, yeah.
Wow. Look, that is how it goes. And if you don't push that right back everywhere perfectly, you get air bubbles and then you get issues. That's how carbon can break, right? And it's, when I say layer up, this kit kind of presses in there in the layers, and you can put the thickness where you need it and the thinness. It's mad, isn't it? That is how carbon gets laid up. Yeah, cool job, isn't it? I like. Sounds mint, doesn't it? Yeah. Lay up carbon all day long, and then they end up looking like this.
And this, I know you've gone back to Mr. Renthal now, which is cool.
You
but
have
this
got a riser.
deal, we got a 35mm
You're
bar.
too late, mate. You're too late.
You wanted to lay that up 2 years ago,
I
didn't you?
did.
Yeah.
I did. We were gonna, weren't
We're a
we?
little bit slow to the party.
You had the mould, didn't you, back
We
then?
had the mould.
But there you go, a 35mm carbon bar.
Yeah, going out the door as we speak.
No.
We'll get you back.
Have you still not had a pair break?
Not as I know of, they are pretty
mad, isn't it?
robust. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a claim, that is.
But you can see, you know, it's all about control.
I don't like carbon bars, mate.
No, you don't. You've gone back.
I'm honest, I had no trouble with them whatsoever, but probably like a lot of people. And you're really rolling that in there. That's to absolutely get rid of any air, is it?
Yeah, make sure it's all flat down to it. Yeah, no gaps.
Cool. How many layers are in there then? All done.
How many pieces of pre-preg in there?
Well, there's 2 halves. I
Yeah.
don't remember many of these now.
But that's
there's
one half.
13 on this.
So the top half goes on, laid up much the same, with a bladder in it that you blow right to keep its shape.
Yeah.
But how can you not see the seam? How can you? I'll get that. How can you not see the seam between, like on the, like how?
Anyway. Because that's the short one, and this is the long one. So it fits in like that, you see. I'm taking this out.
Is that what's happened to that now then? That's just been cooked.
No, it's basically squashed it down
Oh,
to
that's
stop all the air and get all the air out of it.
that's another pressure added to it to squash it again into shape again.
Otherwise, it just open up like that.
And does that force the 2 halves together? Is that what you mean? Or
No,
not?
basically, so that's
Oh, that's still only one.
so that's longer, and
And they
that'll fit.
overlap. One goes into the other.
It'll fit inside that, yeah, you see.
So all you'll do,
So you'll
don't
see a
see
line.
all you'll get and all then is a flash line
you-
that just gets taken off.
And is there no trace of that? It's done.
No trace of that when it's
Hang
finished.
on, so these, I hadn't even thought about it. So those bars are that strong and they've got a seam in them.
Yeah.
That's insane, isn't it? That's actually insane.
You won't break one, Rob.
Oh, I tried. Failed. Thanks, mate. That's mad. That's cool to see how carbon laid up,
Poor old
isn't it?
Darren has short straw because he works on track wheels all day long. All day long. Every day.
Every day, at least you come to work knowing what you're doing.
Well,
Hey?
well, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Hello.
She's everywhere. She's
Hey?
Yeah.
We're on it. Thank you for brightening up my video.
So
So this
finally,
is-
assembly. This is where it all happens, all the parts coming together. So
That's it, all them bits we've seen, everything's been coloured, everything's etched up with hope on it. It
Yeah.
comes to here, they put it together.
every product has its own station. So
Oh, is that right?
yeah, so like at the minute Andy and Will are building pedals, they do all the cranks, do all the jockey wheels. Callum's building master cylinders to a certain point.
So back upstairs, I think the last bike is done. That's the Rain. Now apparently, I brought the wrong back wheel for the Rain SX. Is that right?
Yeah, Rob, that's downhill up. That's
How would
one-
you ever know? What's the difference?
That's got like a wider, big gap there, but that's 157, and that's 148. So
My bad. So the bikes are almost complete, but I did look at her though. Oh, can't, let's not zoom in too much. So Rob's not here, who spent all day building my bikes. Rob, there's a 6-pack of cold beers over there. You said you'd sort that out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there will be tomorrow. Thanks for doing my bikes, mate. Yeah, they're amazing. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
They're still looking bits, Rob.
They do look in bits, but they are complete. They are complete.
Better than how we found them.
Thank you, Sammy.
Cheers, Rob.
Better than you found them. Thanks, Woods. Thanks, Rob, the man who tirelessly slaved on these today.
Yeah.
But yeah, mint. That's it. I'll be back up soon.
Make sure.
I will be. Like or subscribe.